Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
You know how you just root for some people and they just never seem to get it together? Well, Chris Brown, he back in the headlines again, child. And this is from Neighborhood Talk. It says, say what? Woman who says she vacationed with Chris Brown and his baby mama, Amica, alleges that he beat Amica's rib cages to the point that she had to call a doctor. And I was like, oh no. There's more that we can read on here. Neighbors, it's no secret that Chris Brown has been the subject of many headlines so far this year. Unfortunately, this latest one involves a huge accusation of abuse. A woman has taken to Instagram and claims that while vacationing with Brown and his baby mother, Amika, she witnessed him physically abuse her. Quote, man, I do not care what nobody says. Chris is a woman beater, she wrote. Quote, when I vacationed with them in Tulum, he beat Amica's rib cages in to the point where she had to call in a doctor to make sure nothing was broken, end quote. The woman then posted what appears to be DMs from Brown responding to her story post. Quote, you must be broke looking for attention, unquote, he allegedly wrote. She responded saying, quote, ain't nobody broke, ... You know damn well you beat that bleep up, end quote. Chris and Amica have not publicly commented on the matter. And this is the DMs that Brown sent to the woman. And then you see, you must be broke, looking for attention, and, you know, all that stuff. The comments were a little kind of interesting. So we'll read. What picture he sent her? Why she ain't show that? And this is just a fan talking shit until there's solid proof, to be honest. I really don't want to believe her. Spicy little Thursday already. Y'all be on CB row and that man be ducked off minding his business. She black? Cause she using that word so loosely. My thought is I wouldn't have posted this without proof. False, no proof. Gosh, leave the man alone, no proof, just internet connections and vibes. First of all, I wouldn't trust no female who doesn't even use proper grammar. And ma'am, this is a new day and age where's the pictures? At this point, we need proof. Y'all females lie so bad for clout. So the comments are very pro Chris. And I just kind of like, yeah, you need proof. If you're gonna, come out with some shit like that, you need some proof. And then what were the photos that he sent? Why didn't you show those? Does it not fit your narrative? It's so easy at this point to just make up shit about Chris Brown. It's unfortunate, like when so many things have been said about you and you have these accusations, it's just so easy to pile them on somebody. A lot of women have been caught red-handed, flat out lying on Chris, like with text messages and everything. So women have lied on Chris Brown a lot because they know the narrative that he's violent and things of that nature. Like we know, obviously he hit Rihanna and he had to do his time and community service, things of that nature. And then also Carucci got a restraining order against him because I guess, he was doing some abusive things as well, allegedly. The interesting thing is Rihanna was able to forgive him. She even took him back for a while, but Carucci never took him back, and she won't even speak about him. So I don't know. Like I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know what I think. I don't know if I believe this. I don't know. A part of me thinks, it's just a woman, doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? What does she have to gain from this? Did she perhaps blackmail Chris and say, oh no, you better give me XYZ amount of money or I'm going to put this out. And Chris was like, fuck you. And then she just said, okay, well, I'm going to put this information out. Or is this just a public service announcement to let everybody know that he beats his baby mama? I wonder what her motivation was to come out. Because what you basically just did is you just completely slandered this man's name with no proof. You know what I'm saying? No proof whatsoever. You're saying ribs were busted. You're saying doctors were called. Do you have any records of this? Do you have any pictures, photos, recordings? things of that nature, but you're just coming out saying this. So I don't know if I buy it, because if she had, if I saw a man beating a woman like that and I was in a situation, I'd pull out my phone and record on the low, take pictures, or even do a voice record. And certainly if there were doctors involved, I would have taken pictures of the ambulance. And number two, it's Chris Brown. Where's the paparazzi that was showed at? So you're meaning to tell me they were in Tulum at a resort, and they had gotten into an altercation, and he was beating her ribs, and nobody noticed it. Nobody took a picture. No paparazzi. Nobody noticed the fact that the doctors came out. Nobody noticed that. Is there a record of doctors coming out? See, we don't even know if there's even a record of this stuff. She's just putting this information out there. But on the other hand, if it is true, she just wants to get the information out so people know that he's dangerous. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to think if it actually is true and she doesn't have the proof, but she just wants the message to get out. I'm conflicted. The thing is, this woman needed proof. This woman, you can't just be saying this shit out without receipts. If you don't have receipts, the people are not going to believe you, girl. Because they're just going to think you're another bitch that's out to get money and whatever from Chris Brown. Or their 15 minutes of clout, fame, whatever. They're like, man, they keep coming at this guy. He's trying to move on. And if that's the case, if he's truly innocent and these women are truly coming after him, that's fucked up. But on the other hand, he could actually be guilty of doing all this stuff, and these women come out and say this and say certain things. And yeah, maybe some of them will be lying for clout, but maybe some of them are being truthful. What we do know is that Chris Brown does have a history of violence against women. We do know that. Whether or not he's changed, that still remains to be seen. But yeah, Chris Brown, I hope this isn't true. But if this is true, I feel as though at this point, like, there's been so many things thrown at Chris Brown that even if he did do this, like, if you don't have proof, they're never going to believe it. And even if they do have proof, I feel like so many people will forgive Chris Brown because Chris Brown is Chris Brown. And there's been he's been accused of other things so many times, and he's been able to still survive. But anyway, y'all, let me know what you think about the situation in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.